Welcome to Business Time, the main stage for your business.
Hello, welcome to a new episode on our podcast. And today, if you want to learn how to become an online trader, a successful, a professional online trader, this is the episode for you. I want to welcome Nikkhil Malhotra from Moneytize. Hey, Nikkhil, how are you?
I'm good. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for coming to this podcast.
My pleasure.
So as I said before, we're going to speak today about trading, about online trading, how to become successful, how to understand the market on the best way, which you are doing with Moneytize for many years. I just want to present Moneytize. Moneytize is an online trading academy that helps people learn how to trade with many assets, as we're going to discuss in this episode. But before we're going to talk about online trading, I want to hear a little bit about you, how you even got to the world of trading.
Okay. It all began a long time back. I was working in the Forex industry. So I was working with Forex brokers before. And I used to go to clients to get the account signed up. So I wanted clients to invest with those companies. But to be honest, when people used to ask me, Nikkhil, okay, let's open an account with your company, but can you tell me the process, how to make money? Because we don't understand what is the mechanism of making money. Then gradually I found that when I'm selling a product where I myself don't know how to make money, there is a gap, there is a void in between. So I started filling that gap by educating myself. So I wanted to understand the process, the nitty-gritties, how it works. So when you go to a client, you don't have an answer how this product or this service is going to work. It doesn't make any sense. Then I found there are many people who want to make online trading as their second stream of income. But they feel they will open a trading account, they will put some money, they will fund the account, and the magic starts. But it doesn't happen like that. So there is a process. You need to understand that process. So that's how I got the idea that yes, there is a gap to be filled, and we can do that. I can do that. So that's how we started Moneytize in 2021. And till date, we have taught hundreds of students in my training center.
And you're saying something that sounds a little bit of a magic. You're saying, hey, come to me and I'm going to teach you. There's so many people that does trading. I think I heard and research that said the 90% fail of those who begin trading on their first day. So what make Moneytize, what you are doing actually help those guys become one of the 10% of those who actually succeed in trading?
Yeah, this is true. So most of the clients or most of the people who start trading in the online markets, the failure rate is quite high. You're absolutely correct. It's going to be 90% plus because we are human beings and human beings are driven by emotions. So most of us, we get greedy. We know, yes, we are making money. You may make money in online trading if you don't know the process by fluke, by chance. And then you think, yes, I got the formula of money making. And then you start repeating it. So you start overdoing it. You don't have any mechanism. You don't have any tried and tested formula. And then the failure starts. Then you start overtrading. And overtrading leads to losses. And then the negative spiral starts. You get into a gambler's mindset. So if you go to casino, if you're making money, you want to stay there to make more money. Then you overdo it. If you're losing money, you still want to stay there because you want to recover your losses. Revenge trading. We call it revenge trading in our language. So that's how people get into that negative spiral. And most of us, we get into that. But I teach people how to manage risk. So risk management comes first. First, you need to understand how to preserve your capital. If you know how to preserve your capital, then only you can multiply your capital. Okay, so there is a method. There is a systematic approach which we follow. So we have divided the entire course in different modules, and that's how we teach people how to become a successful trader module by module.
So we're going to talk about those modules and what actually it's been done in any of them. But before that, I just want to understand, there are many, trading academies out there, many people that say, hey, come to me, I'll teach you how to get the academy, how to get trading on the best way possible. And I want you to know, first of all, some of them are not coming with any experience or any, track record. By no means, they just say, hey, I can trade. I traded for myself. Now I can help you to trade. And so how do I know who's the right one to trust when I want to learn how to trade?
See, the key differentiator between Moneytize and other trading academies, number one, we promise to all our clients that we are going to support you even after the course is delivered. Okay. And during the course, I personally get engaged with each and every client. I give them practical training. So I'm not teaching you how to become a successful trader in theoretical form. So how can I make you a good trader when I don't teach you the practical application of the subject? So it's like I'm telling you, okay, I'm going to teach you driving, but we never hit the road. I'm going to put you on a simulator. So I can't make you a good driver only on a simulator. You need to do it practically. If you want to swim, you need to jump into water. So, like that, in our classroom training, I make sure that all assignments are done practically. Back and forth, I give assignments, I give daily topics to my clients. They will practice, they will send those assignments, and that's how it's a process, it's a journey. And that's how any layman or a newbie or a novice trader becomes a seasoned trader, a successful trader
So it's by actually doing it.
by
or-
doing it, practically doing it. And our promises, even after the course is delivered, it's done, our relationship does not end there. So we are monetize is always with them. So I have clients till date who have completed course like 2 years ago, 3 years ago. They're still connected with me. They keep getting back to me. They keep asking their questions to me. Nikhil, this is my analysis. What's your opinion on it? And I definitely replied them back.
Definitely. So it's good to hear. And so we talked about the modules. You mentioned that briefly before. So can you just explain a little bit more? What does it mean, modules? How many modules are they? What can we learn in each of them?
Okay. So in total, we have divided the entire curriculum into 3 different modules. So module number 1 is specially designed for beginners. Now, beginners, they need a solid foundation. So in level 1, we emphasize a lot on foundation. I'm going to talk about the market fundamentals. I'm going to talk about the market terminology. I'm going to teach them the calculations which they know. So once you start a business, you need to understand the calculations in that business, how profit and losses are calculated, especially when I'm talking about the Forex market. So it becomes a bit tricky if you do not understand those calculations. So how are you going to maintain? How are you going to restrict your losses? How are you going to be a good manager, a good controller of your day-to-day transactions if you don't know how much profit or how much losses you're going to incur in each transaction? Then it comes with chart reading, which we call as technical analysis. So I start with the basics, the simple topics of chart reading in level 1. And finally, we move to level 2. After completing level 1, we move to level 2, where where we practice extensively only on chart reading. So I'm going to enhance your skills in technical analysis. That's chart analysis. So once you know how to read charts, there are some patterns which I'm going to teach during the course. The market becomes more predictable to you. You can predict in which direction the market is going to move. And if you know in which direction the market is going to move, that's how you make money in this market. And apart from that, I also pay a lot of weightage to risk management. Again, I repeat, if you do not manage your risk, you cannot make money.
And before and also with risk management and analysis comes the device, the instrument you invest on. And I know that there are many. There are crypto, forex, all those things. So are you one of them is more to your liking than others? Do you recommend on going for any other device or instrument more than the others?
Yes. See, my personal liking is Forex market. And why I trade Forex, there is a reason behind. When we talk about crypto market, when we talk about stock market, when we talk about commodities market, see, the instruments in all these markets, they remain in a trend for a longer duration. So if you notice, when stock market is bullish, okay, it remains bullish for quite a prolonged period. And all stocks, the big ones, the mega caps, the medium caps, even the small caps, they are in one direction. Okay, so everything goes up. Something similar happens in crypto market. So the leader of crypto market is Bitcoin. If Bitcoin is bullish, the entire crypto market runs bullish most of the times. So there is less opportunity to make money in trading, which is a two-way market. So trading means you can make money even when the market goes up, or you can make money when the market goes down by shorting the instruments. So the best opportunity comes in Forex, because when we trade Forex, basically we trade currencies, and you will never find that all economies of different parts of the world, they are going in the same direction. So currencies are traded against each other. So when I'm talking about currencies, so I'm taking the two different economies on the same table. One is getting stronger, one is getting weaker, and here comes the opportunity. So when you want to make money in trading, I feel Forex is the best market, and this is the biggest market, by the way. The daily turnover in Forex market is more than 6 trillion US dollars.
Yeah, and it's between countries. I think that, when coming to financial stability, I know that there are many, types of countries around that. There are more financial stability countries, less of them. But I think that the worst financial stability country is sometimes better than some of the best companies, out there, because it's a country. It has much more assets. It's much bigger. It has people inside, citizenships, foreign trading. So it's much more reliable, maybe, thing to go.
Exactly. See, when I want to buy a stock, when I want to invest in any company, I'm talking about one company which is doing good today. It may run into losses tomorrow. Okay. But a country running into losses, or a country going bankrupt, it happens. I'm not saying it doesn't happen, but the probability is very, very low. Whereas a company going bad, or a company running into losses, being bankrupt, the probability is still there.
Yeah, and when I think that these type of thoughts and mathematics are the things you are doing on risk management. So let's talk about that. You mentioned it's a very important part of or piece of the puzzle. What does risk management means to you, and how do you actually do it? How do you think, okay, this is the time to leave this stock, to sell? When is the right time?
See, that's all about timing the market, when to enter, when to exit. It all depends on the chart reading. But when I'm talking about risk management, now risk management has two aspects. Number one, how to preserve your capital. So I've seen people, they go all in one trade. So it's like getting rich overnight. So if you are lucky, you may double or triple your amount in a night, in 24 hours, or maybe in a shorter period. But it doesn't happen always. So most of the times people, they go all in and they lose their capital. They never maintain a stop loss. Now, stop loss is a mechanism which helps any trader to exit the market if market is not in their favor. But I've seen people, they will never apply a stop loss to their trade. And they keep praying, they keep hoping, if they have a losing trade, at some point of time, it's going to turn favorable. And they lose their entire sum, they lose their entire capital in that hope. Whereas if the market is not running in your favor, you should exit. You should accept that loss and go for the next opportunity. Now, how much that stop loss amount should be, how to maintain a calculated stop loss, how to calculate your position sizing, it's all taught in level 1, which is my foundation course, beginner's course. Number 2, apart from maintaining your stop losses, apart from selecting your lot size, you should also understand that making money is the sum total. So now it's a game of probability. So there will be some trades which may go wrong. I'm not saying that any trader will have all 100% winning trades. It can never happen. Even I do hit some losses at times, but I make sure my winners are always bigger than my losers. So if I'm losing $100 in any trade, I should be able to make at least $150 or $200 in my winning trade. So end of the month, my balance sheet remains in profit.
Yeah, so that's a very good way to look at it, because you can't avoid losing, right?
You can't
There's
avoid
no
losing.
one trader in the world that never lost.
Exactly.
It's not like, Muhammad Ali that never lost a battle, or he lost even he lost a couple.
Yes.
So that's a very good way to look at it. And on that note, I know that you helped, as you said, hundreds of students understand the market, do it better. So can you maybe share a story of one of those that you remember and helped deliver a great result?
Sure. I'll tell you a story about a gentleman, but I'll not name him. Let it be anonymous. So there was a guy who got his end of benefit amount. So when he left his job, so he had some capital with him, and in order to get some income, or in order to multiply his capital, he started trading crypto, because nowadays crypto is trending. Even I'm talking about a couple of years back. So it's the incident of 2021 when crypto market was bullish. It was doing fantastically well, and the sentiments were extremely bullish. So he thought that the amount which he got from the end of service benefit, so let him put in the crypto market. But he did not get the results he was expecting. Instead, he started making losses. So when he approached me, when he came to my center, I diverted him from crypto to Forex. I told him now to earn regular income in the form of trading, crypto is not the best market. Crypto is highly volatile. Crypto is mostly trending in one direction. So you need to stay invested for a longer duration. You cannot earn regular income. Yes, it's doable, it's possible, but Forex will give you much better opportunities. So I pushed him to Forex. He was a bit skeptical in the beginning, but finally, when he started getting the results, I think it changed his mind forever. And now he came back to me and he said, "Thank you so much, Nikhil. You taught me how to trade Forex. I'm earning regularly." He never went back for a job after that. And this is how anyone can achieve success by trading Forex, and he can get consistent monthly income. Even if you're in a job, you can still trade Forex, and it could be your consistent second source of income in parallel to your primary source of income.
So it definitely changed his life, by doing
Yes.
that. So that's amazing, and I feel that it's a big thing, doing those things and actually change people's lives on the way. Doesn't matter what you're doing, but if you are able to create a big change for people's lives, then you're on the right track. So congrats on that.
Thank you so much.
We talked before this interview, and you told me about your 3 pillars of success on online trading, and I wanted you to say that here. So what do you think is the 3 pillars of success
Now,
in trading?
3 pillars for success in online trading, or I believe in any other form of business, are practice, persistence, and patience. Now, practice. How do you practice? First of all, you need to understand the formula. First of all, you need to go through the process of learning. So you need to learn, you need to understand, you need to practice on day-to-day basis. Number 2, you have to be persistent. You cannot quit in between. So if you've started a new journey, okay, you're looking for a new destination, you need to do it again and again. I know in the beginning it could be overwhelming. You might get some failures, but you will never achieve success. You will never hit the destination if you quit halfway. So quitting is no option. You need to be persistent with that. And number 3 is patience. You need to be patient. Online trading is not about getting rich quick. Okay, you can make consistent income. It will be a regular income, but you need to be patient. The market does not care about your emotions. The market does not care about your needs. You need to understand the rules of the market, and patience is one of them.
Definitely. And I feel that, this getting rich quick type of thing is a big misconception that a lot of people have when they come to online trading. That as people that is the gate for new people to enter trading, you hear a lot of misconceptions around that. So can you share some more misconceptions that you hear about online trading when they first enter and they want to learn about it?
Yeah. So one common thing which I usually, which I'm asked by most of my clients, that they want to trade different markets. They want to try their hand in crypto, in Forex, in commodities, and they are looking for different courses. See, you do not require different courses if you want to trade different markets. It's all about understanding the price behavior. Price behavior is general. It's common for any asset market. You trade crypto, you trade Forex, you trade commodity, whatever, but the rules are common. The only thing is the market dynamics are slightly different. For example, when I'm talking about crypto or stock market, these markets, they are a bit slower markets. They remain in a trend for a longer duration. Whereas Forex market, it keeps fluctuating a lot. And we need that fluctuation to make money. And once you know the rules, which are common for all, so we are not selling different courses for Forex, crypto, commodities and all. It's one bundle, it's one package, which is good enough, and you'll be equipped, you'll be taught how to trade all different markets by applying the principles of chart trading.
And acquiring those principles and understanding them, it's one thing, but actually, being able to do that, to do it really good, to be able to quit your 9 to 5 job is a whole different game. So what do you recommend, or would you advise to someone that comes to you and say, hey, Nikkhil, I want to quit my job, I want to be a full-time trader? What would you recommend him to do? What is the pathway to get to that?
Yes. So first of all, you need to create a timeline for yourself. So how soon you want to quit your job? What is the amount of money which will make you enable to quit your job? So you need to create that second source of income so that it surpasses your primary source of income. So once your online trading income surpasses your primary income, I think you are ready to quit your job. Now, this journey it could be different for each one of us. So some people, they need 10K a month. Some people, they need 50K a month. Some people, they need 5K a month. And the process will remain same. Only the timeline will be different.
But still, it's a big change of mindset, for people to be doing. It's a nice dream to say, hey, I can wake whenever I want in the morning, do whatever I want, and be able to spend 1 hour, 2 hours a day, right? You don't need more than that daily trading to do that, or you do need more.
Yes, you're right. So you just need to be consistent. You need at least 1 to 2 hours a day, not more than that. And yes, you can make a handsome living out of it. Nowadays, I'll tell you one thing. Nowadays, there are companies, we call them prop firms, and they are looking for talented traders. So they have good amount of capital with them, and they're ready to give you a paid account. So they will open a trading account under their name, but you'll be managing their funds. So if you learn how to trade, if you stay disciplined, they will put you on a test. If you clear the test, you'll be a paid trader. So you'll be paid by the prop firms, and you can make a living out of that. And many of my clients, they're doing it.
So basically what you're saying is that, hey, there is a company that if you are a good enough trader, they will fund your account and you will just be able to manage it and split the profits with them.
Exactly. So you don't need huge capital. See, even if you have capital with you, you don't need to risk all of it, right? So there are companies, once they will put you on a test and you clear the challenge, you clear the test, yes, you will be paid. You will be given an account, and on the performance basis, the profits will be divided.
That's also one big thing, because a lot of people say, hey, I can't afford it. I can't, risk this amount of money to be able to create those, even the second stream of income, or even the first stream of income for myself, because I don't have this kind of money.
Capital,
so
yes.
This is like the way to go over it, to actually do
Yes.
it.
So capital is not a challenge anymore.
Yeah, but so is it something, but it's doable? Because it sounds like you need to be like a really huge talent in order for someone to trust you with their money.
Trust me, the process is simple. It's all about the control on your emotions. So what they are looking for, they want you to be consistent in your performance, and they want you to be on top of risk management. You cannot afford to lose. Yes, I'm not saying they will not accept any losses. They have given you a risk limit. There will be a daily limit. There will be a weekly and monthly limit. If you do not surpass that limit, if you do not cross that loss limit, you're good to go.
But still, we are as working on the market, and I've had my go, at market a little bit. It's really, really difficult to control your emotions. I've been a tennis player as a child, and I also had really struggling controlling my emotions on the tennis court, and on the market when there's money on the line, it's even tougher. So how do you do that? How do you keep your emotions restrained on such a stressful environment?
It's all about discipline. It's all about respecting the rules you have created for yourself. See, you need to make yourself accountable. Okay, when you are in online trading, you are directly dealing with money, and money brings emotions like greed and fear. So when you're doing good, you get greedy, you overtrade, you want to make more money, and then there may be a couple of bad trades which will lead you into losses. When you're not doing good, you still want to trade more to recover those losses. So what is the key differentiator here? You need to keep a check on your emotions. If you are unable to do it, you need to make yourself accountable to someone. Now, the easy trick is, you need to find a companion. That could be your family member, that could be your spouse, brother, friend, anyone who can ask you on daily basis. If you're trading, what's your daily score? How much you've lost? How much you've won today? And you need to be true to him. You need to be true to yourself. And Trust me, it's doable, it's achievable. It's all about defining your limits and to be disciplined at all times.
And while being disciplined, it's also the importance of chart reading and doing it on the right way. So can you maybe share, not all the course, just maybe one quick tip? How do you do a chart reading if I'm just seeing a chart right now and I don't know how to get the better understanding of where the market's going to go? What is a nice, quick little tip I can do to maybe improve that by so much?
Trust me, if you want to be a good trader, definitely you need to be a chart reader. You need to be a chart analyst. I pay 70% weightage to chart reading. So we need to analyze the market in different categories, in different forms. We need to analyze market fundamentally, we need to understand the market sentiments, and we need to understand the price behavior. Now, chart reading is all about price behavior. Tell me one thing. If I offer you a product at a full price, and if I offer you the same product which you like and you need to buy it, and I offer you the same product at a discounted price, will you take the discounted offer or will you go with the full price offer?
Of course, the discounted one.
Discounted
Yeah.
offer. So it's a no-brainer, right? So when we start trading, we need to understand by the way of chart reading whether the asset, whether the instrument I'm going to trade, is it overpriced or is it underpriced? Whether the market is giving me an opportunity to get in at a high rate or a low rate. It's so simple. It's not a rocket science. It's not so complicated. It's really simple.
But you have to be really, keen and knowing of the news, right? Because if you know that a certain company had certain reports, then maybe this is the discount price you're waiting for, or maybe, certain occasion happened in the country, or you need to be, really knowledgeable about economical news, about international news to get a better understanding of where the market's going to go.
Yes, definitely. When you start trading a typical product, a particular product, okay, you need to understand the market fundamentals, the dynamics which can affect the pricing of that product. That could be the economic reports, that could be geopolitical reports, that could be political reports. You need to stay updated. But trust me, news is again creating a temporary effect. The long-term direction, news will give you a short-term direction of the market. News can give you bullish or bearish, high or low idea. The market is going in a particular direction. But when to get in, when to get out, how to time the market, it all comes through chart reading. So chart reading is definitely something which supersedes the market fundamentals. This is my point of view.
Yeah. And, can you tell me, give me an example, of a certain move you made, as a trader that, shows the full picture here, chart reading, emotional constraint. Is there something that maybe can give us a better example of how it actually works?
I have multiple examples. See, I'll talk about gold. Now, many people, they love to trade gold when it comes to online trading. Last year, I have given my technical analysis. I posted in a public domain. I've given a buy call. I thought, I've gone through the charts and I found that the technical setup is in favor of a buy trade. So market was bullish. And the charts were clearly telling that. Trust me, at that point of time when I posted my analysis, gold was not going higher. After a couple of days, we got a news that Silicon Valley Bank collapsed in the US. Now, this collapse, it triggered that bullish rush in the gold market. Now, I've noticed it many times that the charts, they tell you everything in advance. They will tell you in which direction the market is heading to. And the market fundamentals, the news, it will just create that trigger. It will create a reason for market to move in that direction. And it has happened many times with me.
Amazing. So it's a way to tell the future in a way.
In a way.
In a way.
You cannot expect to be 10 on 10, but yes, you'll be 8 on 10 at least.
Nice. So that's also very important. And we've been talking here that news or, events can change markets on a day-to-day basis. So how is your course, keeps being up to date, even though the market changes, the movements are changing?
Our course will make you equipped. It will make you understand how the market news is going to impact the assets you are trading, and what will be the duration of the impact. So I've just explained. The news will give a temporary effect in the market, a temporary effect. But overall, the market will move as per the patterns of the price. So as per the chart pattern. So if you understand those chart patterns, you will not be scared of the news. You will not get impacted by that short-term impact of the news.
Yeah, so it's a way to, I think, get a better analysis of the news or the market based on the news, and not to be able to change. Because I have many friends, let's say that, and I'm not giving any trading tips here. I'm not allowed to, but they are using ETFs on a long-term basis to, like S&P 500, let's say ETFs, to maintain their money in some way. So they're not. They told me you should put the money and delete the trading app. Just don't go inside.
Set
Don't
it
see
and
it.
forget it. So
Yeah,
time is making money for you.
exactly. Yeah,
Because you are not looking for the short term gains. So your mindset is you want to stay invested in the market for a very long term. So what will happen to your money with those short term fluctuations, the impact of the news? Nothing. Because your perspective is a long term game.
that's right.
You're
Yeah,
not looking at short term gain,
yeah,
right? So you keep doing it on consistent basis. Keep putting money every month. Like we call it systematic investment plan. So SIPs. You're putting money every month and you're not taking it out. And your horizon, your time frame is a very long term thing. So you're looking at many years from now to accumulate wealth, to
yeah,
generate wealth out of it. So
yeah.
time is making money for you.
And how's the mindset change when you are a day trader? You are looking for the options or the stocks for today or for tomorrow for the short-term basis.
So day trading, it definitely requires better timing of the market, because now you want to capitalize on those short-term fluctuations, right? Market is moving up, market is moving down on day-to-day basis. Now you need to be perfect in timing, when to get in, when to get out. But when it comes to long-term thing, you don't require those skills. Even if you have skills which are much lesser than a day trader, it works in long-term thing. But short-term thing, no. It definitely requires the skills to time the market, the precision to enter, the precision to move out from the market.
What do you recommend for what type of let's say a person or a type of a mindset you recommend for a day trader or for a long-term trader? What how do you define those two?
Okay, now day traders, they need to micromanage their trades. Okay, they need to be on top of it, minute by minute. If you cannot afford to sit in front of the charts, if you cannot afford to monitor those price fluctuations, please do not enter into day trading. I've seen so many traders, those who start with day trading, or we call them scalpers, those who are even not ready to wait for a few hours. They want to capitalize the moves of the market within few minutes, but they do not have the flexibility to micromanage their trades because they're involved in something else. So they're doing it parallelly with the 9 to 5, and they never succeed.
So that's the types they should be looking for, and it's also, I think it's something very like inside your soul. If you feel that you see a chart and it freaks you, and you see something going down 20% and you think the world is gonna end, then maybe day trading is not for you. It's also very something.
See, I think it can be taken care of with knowledge. So half knowledge is always dangerous. So if you don't know what is the next level the market can take to, you'll be frightened, you'll be scared, right? But if you know, I know this chart or this currency is going to a particular level and it's going to bounce back, you'll say, okay, it doesn't matter. I know how far this currency is going.
Yeah, definitely. And we're speaking about online marketing, but you are doing basically an offline, the learning and teaching of that. So it's not only, because, we all been at COVID times. We all know what Zoom learning is. I've been a student at the university during COVID. So I know how frustrating it is for me to sit in front of a computer for 4 or 5 hours learning something and not learning anything. And you're doing it offline, which is a great way to actually absorb the material, and also meeting some new friends, to do it as a community of traders and not doing it alone in your computer in your closed room, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
See, definitely nowadays, especially post-COVID, online education is the way to go. But I still feel, especially for people who are based in UAE, offline training makes more sense because of two reasons. Number one, you get connected with other students who are in your batch. You form a community, as you've said, and all those batchmates, they become your trading buddies during the journey. Number two, you always stay connected with your mentor. If you have any questions, if you're facing any challenges, you can come back to mentor again and again. It's a two-way communication. Whereas in online trading, or especially through recorded courses, it's only one-way communication. And many times I've seen when you're taking course online, you may not get the content, you may not retain the content in the way you retain the concepts and the content in offline method. So I still feel, yes, it's conventional, but it works. It works better than online trading, and especially for people who can afford, who can come to my training center, they should come in and enjoy the offline course.
It's conventional for a reason, because it works, as you said.
It works,
So
yes.
definitely. And how much do you feel that that a community of traders, not doing it by yourself, but doing it with other group of people that maybe share your fears, maybe share your failures, maybe share your success. How much do you feel it helpful in actually embedding those things and actually doing it on a day-to-day basis?
It definitely helps. It definitely boosts your confidence, because now when you stay connected, when you get connected with other traders in your batch, and sometimes maybe other batches, you can share your challenges with them. You can, sometimes you feel shy to ask a question to your mentor, but you can ask your companion. Sometimes there might be a question which may not occur to you while taking a course, but other students are asking the same question, which could be your question.
So it's good that
It's
sometimes someone speaks instead of you.
Exactly.
Yeah, definitely. And sometimes they even ask a question I didn't even think of, and it's something that maybe I would occur in a different path or different stage of trading.
So you might miss a question.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm saying. So you might miss a question which may not occur to you, but other clients or other students, they're asking, and then it occurs, it triggers. Yes, this could be my question as well.
Definitely. And, when you meet new traders, when you face them after maybe they've done, let's say, one of your modules or two of your modules or even three of your modules, what types of challenges do they have after they've done, all the courses and all the knowledge and everything? What is the challenge from moving from knowledge to actual real life trading?
Okay. Now, the key difference between the theoretical thing and the practical thing, when they complete their course and still if they're facing any challenges, could be only related to your emotions, could be only related to your discipline. Theoretically, you're done. You've got all the concepts. Practically, I make sure that I deliver all the concepts in the practical form during the course. Now, you know everything related to the subject. But when it comes to the application, you're still not able to control your emotions. You're still not disciplined, just because you have not made yourself accountable to anyone. So many times I fill the gap. So I've seen people who say, no, I cannot share my trading results with my family. So if I'm not doing good, I'm under pressure. I don't want to put my family under pressure. So then I come into picture. I say, okay, you can start sharing your results. You can start sharing your day-to-day success or failures with me, and make sure that you're sharing your trading statement on daily basis with me, and it helps them.
Definitely. It's also always good to have someone to share, maybe to confess at some
To
time,
confess, to rely on, yes.
Of course, and not to be judged for it, because it's sometimes very hard to lose. It's even worse than the money. It's the feel, that you've learned everything
Yes.
and you've done everything correctly, and still it didn't work. It failed. It's a big feeling of guilt. That it's good
And
to have someone
it's
to.
a journey, and to each to his own. Now I can't say that everyone who has completed my group class, everyone will become successful on the same day. It doesn't happen like that. One student may take 2 months, the second one may take 3 months or 4 months, the third one may take a year. But you will succeed finally if you follow the path.
Definitely, and you do the things right, and you be consistent, and you control your emotion, and do risk management. I really like those things, and it connects to so many things in life, but trading. That it's really nice that trading is also a part of that when you think about it. And when you look in a little bit to the future, where do you see the markets of the world going to? Is there any opportunities or any direction you see when you look at the markets of today?
I believe online trading is going to grow in future, and we'll have more assets. We will have diversified markets to trade in the online format, and everyone would like to be a part of it. Who doesn't want extra income, or who doesn't want the freedom in life, right? So I feel the market size overall is growing. And I definitely feel that Monetize will also grow at the same pace. and we will keep filling the gap. We will keep educating people and make them better traders.
So Nikkhil, we are here in Dubai, in the UAE, and we have a special advantage here regarding of times and hours of the world markets. Am I right?
Yes, absolutely right. Now, Forex market, it operates almost for 24 hours a day. There's a 1 hour break in midnight. Now, this is the benefit of being a trader if you are located in the UAE. Now, UAE time zone suits best if you want to trade early morning markets. I'm talking about the Far Asia, where the market starts from Sydney. Then it in Japanese market, then it moves to Southeast Asia, where we have Singapore, Hong Kong. Then it moves to European market hours, which is afternoon time for people who are living in Dubai. And for the evening markets, we have US and Canada. So if you want to trade after you're done with your 9 to 5 thing, you can still trade because US market operates approximately from 4:35 in the evening till midnight. So this is the added advantage if you want to trade the Forex market being located in the UAE.
Amazing. So there is a special advantage for us in the UAE to market all over the world. So it's also in every hour of the day. So if you have night shift today, you can do the morning, Far East and South Asia market. So it's really nice. And Nikkhil, we are coming to the end of this interview. So it's been a wonderful speaking to you. But there is anything else we would like to share with our audience before we finish?
Yes, the message here is anyone can be a profitable trader, a successful trader. It doesn't matter. We do not require any prerequisites from which stream you are coming from. You have prior knowledge. You do not have prior knowledge. It's a journey which can be completed in a span of 3 to 4 months.
Amazing. So it's also a very good information for everyone that listens to us and is eager to actually make another stream of income, like you mentioned. Nikkhil Malhotra, Moneytize, thank you so much for being with us today. We will share all the details and links for Moneytize here in the bottom of the video. Thank you again for coming to this episode.
Thank you so much. My pleasure.
Thank you so much, and thank you so much for being with us. See you next time. Bye-bye.
Welcome to Business Time, the main stage for your business.